Welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be doing some more art, another art exercise, a simple art exercise that you can either do along with me, or you can do it later, or you can watch me, just watch me paint. The goal is to lower our brainwaves to alpha, the most relaxed, the most relaxed and creative brainwave. I was taught this by a college professor when I was very young, and I've used it for every piece of art I've ever created, which is great, but you can also use it in a lot of different ways. You can use it to relax. You can use it if you're in a business meeting and it's a little tense. You can lower your brain waves to alpha, and it helps you think more clearly and clears your brain. So when we lower our brain waves to alpha, which is a very simple exercise, put your fingers together, and that will train your brain that when you do that, your brain will automatically go into alpha. And so you can do it in public. I mean, because nobody knows what you're doing when you put your fingers together, right? Some scientists think that when you study a piece of art, it automatically lowers your brain to alpha by going into the visual cortex or activating that part of your brain. And some scientists think that when you look at a piece of art and activate the visual cortex, that you are lowering your brain waves to alpha. So it can work both ways, actually. And I think that it's an important part of life, because it is so relaxing, and it's a good exercise for your brain, and your brain loves it, loves the exercise, and it keeps you sharp. It makes you stay sharp, or allows you to stay sharp throughout your life and old age if you do these simple things as part of your daily routine. Or you don't even have to do them daily. I would do them daily. I mean, I do them daily, but it's because of what I do. And you don't have to be an artist. You can just enjoy these little tips that will help enhance your life. So we're going to go look at a piece of art, study it a little bit. We're going to go into alpha, and then we'll do our own little exercise. So here we go. This is a fancy dancer bustle. It's a Native American, part of a Native American's dance regalia if they're a fancy dancer. It's gorgeous. It's all kinds of different colors and mostly feathers. There can be other things in it too besides feathers. But anyway, allow your eye to travel around the bustle and enjoy it. Now let's go. Okay, remember to put your fingers together, and we're going to intentionally go into alpha. 3 deep breaths and saying down, down, down. So the 3 deep breaths. Here we go. Down, down, down. Now we're in alpha. See how it makes your body feel. See how it makes your mind feel. Okay, let's go do our art exercise. So we're going to make just a squiggle. I'm using my trusty Sharpie. And then we're going to paint within the lines. I'm laughing. That's not one of my strong suits, to paint within the lines or to enjoy doing that. But we're going to, because we're going to be activating our visual cortex in our brain. And scientists say that when we activate our visual cortex, that it makes us sharper and continues that into old age, which who doesn't want to be sharper? You know, and from my point of view, if I'm sharp, I mean, if I'm feeling good and rested and sharp, know that I'm sharp, it's less anxiety and less stress because I can depend on my mind to help me make the right decisions and all. Because if you think about it, a lot of what we do every day, whether it's in our professional life or our personal life, is about making decisions, solving problems. So all of this stuff helps that because it's relaxing. And I thought this would be a simple exercise for us to do together. Something that you don't have to say, I'm not an artist. Well, it doesn't matter in this situation. If I were not doing this on camera, I would be using crayons to do this because I think that's fun. But it doesn't work very well on camera for me. Excuse me. They don't photograph as well, I don't think, and they take longer. So I'm using paint. But you can use whatever you want. And you know, you can do this little exercise anytime. And you can make it simpler. That kind of looks like a balloon, doesn't it? The main point of all of this being activating your visual cortex. And you can do it also by studying a piece of art that you have on your wall or in a doctor's office or in your own office at work. Take a break and do this. It's really relaxing and it really clears the brain. But it goes hand in hand, I think, with lowering the brain waves to alpha. So now I'm going to add a limey green. Just because I was thinking as I'm doing this color combination, it looks like mid-century modern to me. The colors. Okay, one of the purposes of this is so that your brain focuses, your mind focuses, and when that happens, too, you relax. So you can stop here or you can keep going. I'm going to keep going a little bit because I can't help myself. I'm adding gold. Like I said, I can't help myself. Create even more of an abstract. Then I'm adding some white, some iridescent white. And now a little silver. My paper's just sliding all over the place. Holding it down a little bit so that you can actually see. This paper was a little too light to use this much paint on it, so it's got some issues, but that's okay. You can still enjoy it. Think of these little videos as a relaxing coffee break. Take a break in the middle of the day and watch a video. Have a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, and go back to work refreshed. They're only about 15 minutes long, and I think they're fun, and they are relaxing. So enjoy your day until we see each other again in about a week. Bye-bye for now.